Fans across the globe are buzzing with excitement as whispers turn into headlines. Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford may finally lock horns in what many are calling the ultimate pound-for-pound showdown. Canelo, the Mexican superstar with unmatched power and resilience, versus Crawford, the undefeated technician known for dismantling every opponent with surgical precision. This isn't just another boxing match. It's a collision of legacies! Imagine two masters of the sport stepping into the same ring, carrying years of dominance, pride, and unshakable determination. The boxing world hasn't seen hype like this in years, and if this fight becomes reality, it could redefine greatness in the sport forever. Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the most exciting news from the world of boxing. Now, I know you didn't think we'd let the day go by without talking about the elephant in the room. Did you? No, not that one. That would be the $42 million question on everyone's mind. Where is Terence Crawford? What is he doing? Because believe me, this question echoes in the hearts of millions of boxing fans. They are eager to witness the brilliance of the pound-for-pound king live in action. But unfortunately, he has been conspicuously absent from the boxing scene recently. And we all know why. We know there's a reason behind his absence, but the frustrating part is, it doesn't involve an injury or a scandal. It's just good old contract disputes. He was supposed to face Errol Spence Jr. in a mega unification bout. However, negotiations fell apart. And it seems like Crawford might have had enough. He's been vocal about his desire to face Canelo Alvarez. Now, in a shocking turn of events, Eddie Hearn confirms that talks are underway for a potential showdown between these two titans. Just imagine the excitement. Two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world going toe-to-toe. It promises to be an epic clash of styles, a battle of wits and endurance. So here's the latest scoop straight from the top. Eddie Hearn, the man who promotes Dillian Whyte, recently spilled some beans during an interview. When asked about the possibility of Crawford versus Canelo, he said, and I quote, I think that's a fight that people really want to see. And I think that fight will happen at some point, whether it's this year or next year. But I can confirm to you that there's been some movement in that fight, unquote. Now, this isn't just any rumor. This is coming from someone who is deeply involved in the boxing industry and has connections to both camps. So when Hearn says there's movement, you better believe it. But as always, there are a few details here. First off, the timing couldn't be more perfect. Both Canelo and Crawford are at the top of their game, and they both hungry for a new challenge. Canelo bounced back from his loss to Dimitri Bivol and reclaimed his super middleweight titles in impressive fashion. And Crawford, well, he's been tearing through everyone in his path. Most recently, putting on a clinic against David Avanesian. Secondly, the logistics are actually aligning for this fight to happen. Both fighters are promoted by Top Rank, which simplifies the negotiation process. And according to reports, they've already agreed on a 60-40 purse split in favor of Canelo. And trust me, Crawford won't be shortchanged. Even with a 40 split, he'll be walking away with more than $40 million for just one night's work. Not bad, eh? Lastly, the fans' desire for this matchup is at an all-time high. There's a collective roar echoing through the boxing community demanding to see these two warriors square off. And let's be real, the hype alone for this fight would bring in millions of pay-per-view buys. It's a no-brainer for the promoters and the networks! However, all of this is just speculation based on what's happening behind the scenes. As much as we all want this fight to happen, it's still just a matter of if. Not when. But even if it does get announced, we all know there will be a few obstacles to overcome before we actually see them fighting it out in the ring. First on the list is the ever-elusive contract negotiations. These are the final hurdles standing between us and the fight. We've seen how these negotiations can play out in the past. They can drag on for months, if not years, with each side trying to outmaneuver the other. The fight that fans are clamoring for today might turn into a distant memory if these negotiations fail. Then there's the matter of choosing the right weight class. Both Canelo and Crawford are incredibly versatile fighters, but determining the right weight at which they'll face off is crucial. It needs to be a weight that favors neither fighter, ensuring that they both enter the ring on an equal playing field. Choosing the wrong weight could tilt the balance, and potentially make the fight less competitive, which is something we definitely don't want. And let's not forget about the potential spoilers. The boxing world is unpredictable, and there are always a few contenders lurking in the shadows waiting for their chance to shine. If either Canelo or Crawford faces an unexpected defeat in an upcoming fight, it could throw a wrench into the works and derail the super fight. We're also keeping a close eye on Canelo's upcoming legal battles. Legal issues can often overshadow a fighter's career, and it is important to consider how these issues might affect his training and preparation for a fight of this magnitude. A distracted Canelo wouldn't be beneficial for anyone involved. As boxing fans, we've learned to temper our expectations. We've seen countless dream matchups fall through due to unforeseen circumstances. But let's not lose hope just yet. There's still a glimmer of optimism in the air. We've seen positive movement towards this fight becoming a reality, and that's what matters the most right now. While we wait, we can only speculate and dream about the epic showdown that awaits us. But one thing's for certain, when and if these two warriors step into the ring together, it'll be a night of pure boxing brilliance. It'll be a night that reaffirms why we're all glued to our seats, mesmerized by the power and precision of these incredible athletes. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this mega fight? Do you think it will happen this year or next year? And if so, what weight class do you think they should fight in? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Also, before you go, don't forget to show your support. If you love boxing and want to be part of the community, then hit that subscribe button and never miss out on the latest news, fights, and all the drama that unfolds in the world of professional boxing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.